Happy New Year! This is Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and I think it's time for a pantry challenge. This video is a bit on the longer side, so if you just want to skip ahead to the grocery haul and meal plan, just click on those little chapter selections down below. It'll take you straight there. But yeah, I was not planning on doing a pantry challenge for these next couple of weeks. I did a training in my Facebook group, and one of the activities we did was take inventory of our freezer and like our kitchen. So I said, all right, well, I'll do it along with them. I'll see what's in there. We need to defrost the freezer anyway, so we might as well try to use up what we have. Guys, I have so much stuff. I am so embarrassed at everything that is in my freezer. Now, here I am trying to be like a positive role model for you and keep good inventory of everything and try to act like I have it all together, but I cannot keep inventory of my freezer. I throw stuff in there and I say I'm going to keep track of it. I even once taped an inventory sheet to the top of my freezer. Do you think I did it? No, I did. So I'm going to show you in a little bit what my freezer looks like. But because of all that, I decided to do a 2-week pantry challenge. And I'm inviting you all to join me as well. I feel like January is a really good time to kind of start over, to really like take inventory of what is in your house, your life, and just decide what you want to get rid of and how you're going to save money here in the next couple of months or so. So pantry challenges are really good for both using up food that you wouldn't have eaten soon otherwise, that reduces food waste. You're also saving money because you're eating everything that's in your house and you're not going out to buy extra food to keep in your house. So I have 4 basic guidelines that I kind of go by whenever I do a pantry challenge. These aren't a set of rules or anything. You guys get to set your own rules because you know what's in your house, you know what you like to eat, you know what you can handle. So first guideline is to decide how long you're going to do this challenge. Are you going to do it for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a whole month? I did a whole month pantry challenge, I think back in 2018. It was hard, but I did it. But looking in the freezer, I realized I had enough in my freezer to last us like 2 weeks. So that's what I've decided. Second is decide how much money you're going to spend per week. Some people like to buy the essentials like eggs, milk, even some fresh produce, because vegetables and fruits are actually really good for you. So a lot of people don't spend just nothing. So if you spend $75 a week, you could consider cutting it back to, I don't know, 30 or 40 or something. That way you can buy the essentials but still eat up everything in your house. Now our grocery budget is typically $100 a week. And I don't really have a set amount that I want to spend this time. I'm aiming for $30 to $40 a week, but I'm trying to still buy a lot of fresh produce for us, especially because in my new group coaching program, our first challenge this week is adding an extra serving of vegetables to your diet, and if I don't buy the vegetables, I can't eat them. So spending a little bit extra on that, but otherwise it is like less than half of our regular grocery budget. Number 3, I kind of just talked about this, is decide whether you will spend money on like fresh produce or perishables, milk and eggs. Like I just said, we do plan on spending some money on that. And then number 4 is pick an end goal for your money, like the money that you've saved when you're through. So for example, since I spend $100 a week on groceries, that's $200 for 2 weeks. So let's say I only spend a total of $80. What do I do with the extra $120? Some people, like if you're paying off debt, you could put it towards debt, you could put it into savings, or you could even stock up your pantry again, this time with better foods, healthier foods, or just restocking in general. Our family decided that with our leftover money, we're just gonna donate it to our local food pantry. And if you guys wanna join me for the pantry challenge, I've got a Dropbox link down below in the description. It has a folder full of different sheets that will help you guys. So there's a pantry inventory, there's a freezer inventory, there's a list of questions that you can answer just to kind of help you get into the mood of the pantry challenge. It has a sheet for meal ideas. So once you take your inventory, you can write down all the things that you can make with all that you have. And then the last one is just a list of pantry staples that you can use to stock up your house when you're finished. Now that I've told you the basics of our pantry challenge, let me take you to my freezer. Oh my gosh, let me take you to the freezer and show you everything that is there. All right, I'm out in the garage. It is super cold, but I've got my freezer inventory sheet here. And gosh, this freezer, holy cow. There is a ton of stuff in here. So I'm gonna get my gloves on and I am gonna get to work. I'm gonna start in these little baskets here. So I've got, oh man, I have Uncrustables. Lots and lots of Uncrustables that Allison has sort of eaten in the past and then told me she doesn't like them. So John and I, may end up eating them. So let's write these down. And we have a bunch of leftover holiday cookies and, oh, I see another McDonald's Southwest vegetable blend. I bought that at Mr. Max. I actually bought 2 bags and the first one was super awesome. So I gotta find something else to do with that one. Okay, I found another breakfast a meal prep bowl that I made probably a couple months ago. And hey look, I found some strawberries. Awesome. That's probably been in there for a very long time. To the other side, I think that's a biscuit. I have a huge habit of not labeling my bags. I know I tell you guys all the time, label your bags, but I sometimes forget, and that's not good. So here's some banana bread, I think. I found nails. Holy cow. So these are Color Street nails. I got these, I think it was last year, and each package comes with enough for two sets of nails. So I was told to put the other set in the freezer, that way it would still work when I try to put on the other one. So yeah, I got a comment a few days ago and somebody said that my nails were ugly, so I'm gonna put these on afterward, and what do you guys think of that? More, but these are Allison's nails. Super, super cute. I love the pink. This right here, I think is a refried bean dip. That's kind of strange. I guess I'll open it up later and I'll find out. I also found some raw ground turkey. Awesome, I thought I used it all. This freezer desperately needs thawed and defrosted, I mean, which is mostly why we are doing this challenge. Let me start down here. This is where I usually keep all of my meat, whether it is cooked or raw. So I guess I'll start. Got some more chicken that I just cooked a few days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of cooked chicken. Then down here I've got 2 packages of the Idell's chicken sausages. Those are the sun-dried tomato with mozzarella cheese. So 2 of those. We also have a ton, or not really a ton anymore, but a few frozen Go-Gurts. If you get one out in the morning, it's going to be thawed by lunchtime, and they're super good. I've got another huge ham down here. I also have a bunch of hummus, little hummus cups from Costco. I didn't eat them all in time. I don't know if they'll be okay defrosting them and eating them raw, but I put them in here so I could find out. See that basket down there? This is where I usually put all of my bread. So like loaves of bread, any of my tortillas, English muffins, things like that, that all goes in there. I used to go to the bread store a whole lot and buy like 6-8 loaves of bread, and that would all go in there. So my banana bread fell down there. Hopefully I can organize all of it. Looks like I have 2 loaves of bread. Ooh, I found some pretzel buns. I totally forgot these were in here. Holy cow. Then I have a couple of little multi-grain rolls from Panera. That'll be super good too. I think there's a few more bread items underneath all this stuff, but this bag right here, I was using for all of my meat. So any of the cooked meat, raw meat, whatever, I would place it right here on top of the bread. So let me just kind of like try and shift some of this stuff real quick, and then I can hopefully find some more bread products to put down there. This kind of looks like a salsa chicken lunch with like beans, chicken, salsa, rice. Okay. Then I have 2 of these bags of the Veggie-Fulls broccoli cheddar bites. These are so good. I'll have to use these as a side item. All right, I can finally get over here. I see some black beans. I also see some pizza sauce. That'll be nice. Oh my gosh. Another bag of raw turkey. I found some egg and veggie omelet cups with no date. And down at the very bottom I found a bag of pork, and one of these street tacos. I think there's another one in here somewhere too. Okay, everybody, I did it. I'm cold. I'm embarrassed too, but I'm mostly cold. I need to go grab some coffee. My little freezer is a little less intimidating. I'm just going to go in there real quick, write things down, and I will be right back. Friends, I am pretty embarrassed right now. That is a lot of stuff in my freezers, and to be honest, I had no idea a lot of these were in here. But you want to know what looks, well, maybe not worse, but looks pretty bad too? My snack cabinet. Look at all the stuff in here. So I got my 3 baskets, the blue, red, and green. Those are just for me, John, and Allison, our snacks that we can pull out of throughout the day. And also like a few little treats like chocolate and things. I've got some cereal, you know, M&Ms, bunch of crackers. I have a lot of graham crackers up there, and then just like random little bags of trail mix stuff and some apple chips. There's some more chips up there. It is just insane. So I am definitely going to be eating out of this portion as well. Oh my goodness. I did not realize I had this much stuff in my freezer. But what I did was I color coded it. As you can see, I use highlighter, so the pink is for the protein, orange is for all the bread items, yellow is for breakfast, and blue is for snacks. That way I could like easily see like what category everything was, so I could put them into meal ideas. I have enough protein to make 15 or 16 meals, I believe. And that is not including the entire whole ham. So what I did after highlighting all of these, I took a piece of paper and I just came up with different meal ideas. So I wrote down the name of the meal on top, and underneath it are the items that are in my pantry that will be used with it. So this won't be everything that's in the meal, because I'm going to go out and buy some like vegetables to go with it, but these are like the main things that go in it. So for the chicken curry, I have the chicken, I have the white rice, and I have the stir-fry veggies, but I went out and bought a can of coconut milk to go with it. So I'm not limiting myself to strictly just what's in my house. My goal is just to use up what we have. So I made 15 meal ideas, as you can see. Front and back here, these are all actually just dinner ideas. And then over here with breakfast, I wrote down everything that was in the freezer. We might, I don't think we'll have enough actually for the breakfast for all 2 weeks, but I'll be able to make like oatmeal bakes, or we have rolled oats and we can just make oatmeal. So I'm trying not to buy other things to make the breakfast besides the essentials like eggs and milk. I'm going to try to make do with what we have here. But yeah, I think I'm able to use up just about everything on this list. So let me take you into my small grocery haul and show you what I bought to last us the week. Well, I've stocked up on the things that we need just for this week. As you can see, it's not a whole lot. I did Walmart pickup, but I had to go to Meijer to grab 2 things that Walmart was out of, including the 2-liter of Mountain Dew Code Red. John is taking that with him, and then just some stuff for me. But as far as Walmart goes, like we're not stocking up the house or anything. This is just things I'm going to be using for this week. So first, I just got some bananas for our breakfast. Got some onions because I figured we could use a little bit of flavor in a lot of the stuff that I'm making from the freezer this week. I got some strawberries for Allison's lunches, then some spinach. I'm going to be putting that in my scrambled eggs for breakfast just to get some extra veggies in. Then a gallon of milk. I got some cottage cheese for myself, as well as some Greek yogurt. I'll be putting these probably in smoothies to go with all the fruit that is in my freezer right now. Then cauliflower, I'll be roasting as a side item. This was a substitution. I just ordered the Great Value brand sour cream and they gave me Daisy. Then a bag of the pepper and onion blend. I got another substitution actually. I ordered the Great Value brand queso and they gave me the On the Border brand. John is taking that with him, as well as tortilla chips just for a game night. I've got 2 cans of diced tomatoes and 1 can of kidney beans. I have another can in the pantry here, but I'm using all of this in chili. And I got 2 dozen eggs for breakfast and a bunch of other things. Then I got some curry powder. I've been out for quite a while and just haven't found it anywhere that's relatively cheap. So this was only $1.99, which is not too bad. But I'll be using that along with some coconut milk for some chicken curry, and then just a bell pepper for a dinner. So yes, this is my entire grocery trip. It is super, super small. So my total for the week was $40.65, which really is not bad at all. That should hopefully be enough to last us the entire week. So let me show you what is on our menu this week. Here's our simple meal plan. Like I just talked about earlier, we're making chicken curry on Sunday. It's just the chicken, rice, veggies. I bought some coconut milk, and I'm using some red curry paste that I bought at Jungle Jim's actually to put in there, and then the curry powder as well. Monday, I have a box of Andy's mac and cheese. It's like the broccoli white cheddar mac or shells or something like that. But I'm going to add some chicken sausages with it to make it stretch a little bit further. I also have some frozen broccoli that I'm going to either include inside it or put it as a side item. And then Tuesday, I was trying to figure out what can I make with my raw ground turkey and just whatever. I have 2 little bags full of homemade pizza sauce in the freezer. And I said, hey, how about I do some meatball subs? Well, I didn't really want to buy the bread or the buns, even though I could, but I decided I'm gonna make my own sub rolls in the bread machine, they're delicious. I mean, homemade bread, amazing. So pizza, meatball subs, I believe I have some mozzarella in the fridge. And so it's just going to be the meatballs, the pizza sauce, and the mozzarella cheese on the subs. And as a side, I bought cauliflower. I'm just making some simple, like roasted buffalo cauliflower. Wednesday, I'm using up one of my bags of cooked ground turkey to make chili. So I already had some kidney beans in the pantry, but I bought more kidney beans and diced tomatoes. It's just a really simple chili. I believe the green bell pepper is going in there. Either that or the frozen stir-fry veggies. I can't remember. No, that one's going in the street tacos. So it's got to be the regular bell pepper that's going in there. And I have a small bag of like 6 cornbread muffins in the freezer. So those 2 are going together. Good comfort food for cold weather. Then Thursday is street tacos. So let me see over here. So I'm using up the shredded chicken, the Southwest veggies, I have street taco shells, and then I have brown rice. Well, I must not have put, oh no, I don't remember. I think I'm gonna be using the peppers and onions for this. Sorry, I have lost my mind. But anyway, that will be our dinner. So I really didn't have to buy a whole lot for that one. And then Friday, I'm making tuna, shells, and cheese. So I'm using up I have 2 cans of tuna in the pantry and a bag of shells, and I have some frozen peas as well that I'm just gonna kind of mix together and make a cheese sauce to go in it. And then Saturday is a ham and rice casserole. So I have a couple bags of the cubed ham, use one of those, along with, I have some frozen spinach that I have, and brown rice. There's a couple other things that go in it as well, but that's using up that. And then as far as breakfast goes, it's kind of a free for all. So I've got cereal down there for Allison. And as you can see, I've got some pancake mix actually in the pantry, an unopened box. So that's an option. I have 1 burrito, 1 breakfast bowl. I have 4 slices of banana bread. I have enough omelet cups to serve, I think 4 days worth. And then we have enough waffles for 1. And then we have just some hash browns. So it's gonna be any combination of this. And that is it for my menu. I am super excited to see how this turns out. If you are joining me for this pantry challenge, leave a comment down below and let me know. Let me know how long you're gonna do it, how much money you're going to spend. I'm just excited that we get to start this year off right by clearing out the old and making room for the new. In next week's grocery haul, I'm gonna be showing you all the meals that I made from this week. That way you can see and you can put together the ingredients that I have on hand and actually put them into meal form to hopefully give you some ideas. So in the meantime, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I highly recommend you do so and ring that bell notification down there. That way you can be notified when that video comes out, as well as my other grocery hauls, recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.